Hey, it's Coolio if you don't know, and it is time for a new video game. This is going to be under the safe mode moniker because there is a chance that this is a one stream game. At most, it will be two. Yeah, we're just gonna get into it shortly here. But I think for at least a couple of weeks, I'm gonna be taking it easy on the Tuesday stream because just to summarize, Xenoblade Chronicles Cross just came out 5 days ago. Final Fantasy XIV had a big content patch yesterday. The Super Smash TV tournament is starting tomorrow. And I still am having troubles with my home networking setup. So between all of those things happening and the Sunday Super Shuffle, Rando Bingo, whole shebang, my bandwidth for video games is kind of saturated right now. So we're going to be doing either short games or like one shots or maybe some of the reserve streams that I have, like Overachiever or Shovelware Scavengers or what have you. We'll see what happens as it happens. But for now, download more bandwidth like downloading RAM. If only zero, if only. Also, hope you're having a good evening, or I guess it's still the afternoon for you. Um, yeah. Anyways, today we're going to be playing a game that I have alluded to previously. You might remember some time ago I played a game called Lost in Time by Cocktail Vision, and then mentioned that they later came out with an FMV game called Urban Runner, and that's what we're going to be playing today. I made no attempt to veil this. I usually hide it up until I start the game. But the thing is with this game, as soon as I click the start button, it's just gonna go. So, but yes, Urban Runner by Cocktail Vision, the same people as Lost in Time. And I have basically no information about this game. I know that there's FMV sequences. I know that it is a 4 disc FMV game for Windows 3.1, which thankfully runs in ScumVM. And that's about my knowledge of it. So we're just gonna go and see what we find, I guess. This could be the best thing ever, or it could be something that we look back upon and laugh, or cringe, or any number of emotions. Let me just click this start button here, and we can be underway.
The day I was born. Whatever. It's nearly cost me my life several times. The last time it happened, I'd gone to see Tony Marcos, a big-time trafficker I wanted information from in exchange for a film that looked kind of shady.
Oh, he did.
How was I to know the idiot had got himself bumped off without warning me first? Under the circumstances, I thought I'd better not hang around at the scene of the crime. I hadn't reckoned with my absent-mindedness. And so there I was, wearing clothes that didn't fit right, on the run from a homicidal maniac. My only hope in hell? To run. Very fast.
Stop or I'll shoot!
Ah. Also, how much ammo does he have? That is one hell of a loaded gun. Okay, so that's a sequence that just happened. I'm hoping that there's not any, like, QTEs or anything in this game. I know that in Lost in Time, there's only a couple of them at the very end of the game, so, like, maybe it'll be the same. I don't know. I have not played this game. This is the first time that I'm playing it. Let's get started. Oh, we get in the hey buddy. I like how they show him like facing himself to the correct view. Yep, those are stairs, all right.
Slippery stairs. Just what I needed.
Home Alone his ass.
Interesting. Time to catch some big fish.
Hey Tyrion, how you doing? But now we have a fishing line, I guess. Yeah, that like I get the feeling that this game is Maria Tami saw mist and she said, I wanna do that. Yep, that's a guy doing his nails. I mean stuff like if a toilet isn't properly installed it can break. Ugh. Hopefully not learning that like the hardest way.
Looks like the door's been walled up.
Now this looks definitely out of place.
Yes, it sounds hollow. Yes, it sounds hollow.
Okay. I guess we're going to need something to break that. But as far as I know, that is the extent of where we can go right now. Unless, of course, there's something else in the lockers. I guess I only checked once. We have learned from playing Lost in Time that we should check things multiple times. There is nothing else. Okay. So what am I looking at here? That's basically all I can do at the moment, I guess. I don't know what's happening right now.
Okay, bring on the beast.
Okay. So we did that. You still have the fish hook. Well, that's a sound effect. Hey, I did look this up on how long to beat, and it said like 5.5 hours, but someone finished it in like 3.5. They probably knew what they were doing. It's really the only thing that I can do.
I'm only gonna break out of Alcatraz with a fishing hook. I'd be better off using my nails.
Okay.
Yes, it sounds hollow.
Well, kick it or something. Like, you don't want to use the fish hook. You don't have anything else. So I don't really know what the game wants me to do at the moment.
Hey, Buffalo Bill! Where'd you learn how to shoot? At the circus? Or did
Okay.
teach you how to piss straight?
We had to provoke him, I guess.
What's he waiting for? He doesn't expect me to show myself, does he? I hope to God he doesn't see the wire. You asked for it.
Oh, there we go. Give the man an Oscar. Uh-oh.
It's hardly a great haul, but it'll have to do. Hey, cool it. I've already done my bit.
Okay, so we got his nail file. Well, seems pretty obvious what to do about that. I know, we should just take the gun. Why are we not I guess I can think of one reason you wouldn't want to take the gun, because that gun was probably used to kill the guy who was in the sauna. So you don't want your prints on that gun. So what do we got here? Oh, neat. We're not gonna close the door or anything. Now that is a face on you, bud. What is this guy's deal anyway? Dude almost has a Freddy Krueger look going on.
Looks like some kind of a panel, but I can't quite make it out.
Also, I get the feeling that I should probably save. Whoa, okay. Just fucking died, sure. What if I just wait? Yeah, sure enough. So there is a time limit. But there's also just a try again button, and I appreciate that.
Full to the brim. Where's all this water coming from?
I've got all this time to check each and every one of these.
Nothing. Can't see a thing in here.
Well, we can see now.
Well, well. Looks like the plan to the place.
On that paper said the plan d'évacuation basically translates as a fire plan. If it wasn't obvious, Cocktail Vision is a French company.
It's a little shaky.
Oh, we're gonna die probably. Hi.
When I catch you, oh, you wish that you were never born.
You wish that you were never born. It appears to be locked. Well, anyway.
When there's a wire, there's an electrical grid.
I suppose that's generally correct. Yay, puzzles!
If there's only one fuse for all these boxes, this is gonna be tricky.
Oh, by the way. Oh, this is active now,
Aha.
though.
Just needed a fuse to turn the lights on.
I mean, it still doesn't seem to be doing anything.
I'm right behind you, man.
Uh-oh. I better be off before he decides to show up. There must be a way out of here. But I'm gonna have to risk my butt to find it.
Let me look at that fire plan. Okay. Everything nice and color-coded. Also, the exit is where the water is. I think. Yeah, the exit is like this water tank. At least his aim sucks.
Stop running, you bastard.
Like this assassin does not seem particularly hale and healthy.
Looks like some kind of a panel, but I can't quite make it out.
So now we gotta figure out which fuse belongs to that panel, I guess. Where is... Okay, the electrical room is through the red corridor.
Yeah, I'm done for too.
Okay. So it's currently pump fuse holder. Yeah. Wall panel fuse holder. I don't think we've been in this room yet. $537. Sure. Turn the pressure floodgate to the right.
It's stuck. It must be switched off.
Why would this require power is my question.
It's stuck. It must be switched off.
There's no need to run. I'll get you anyway.
I would argue there is a need to run because you're pointing a gun at me, you jackaninny. I love seeing this cutscene every single time. Did he shoot himself? What was that sound?
Ah, let there be light. It's the signal for this damn lift. It's the signal for this damn lift.
So do I need to, like, take a screenshot of this? Is that what we're going for here? I have taken a screenshot of this. I don't know what it's used for yet.
You've broken my leg, you bastard.
Okay, I suppose that's valid. I mean, you seem to be standing on it just fine. I'm trying to right click to go back, and that's not how it works. So the pump room is through the green corridor. I can't find this guy in the only 5 rooms here. Now, what did that do? Yep, that's the sound he's making.
Here's the way out. I've got to empty the water from this tank, though.
Ow. Also, why is the way out in the water tank? I wonder what direction this guy got for the voices for this character. Is just Is there anything else here? Well, that made a sound.
Oh, I am gonna get you.
You're not very good at that. Nope. Still full of water.
You've broken my leg, you bastard.
Yep, you said that before. Yeah, some kind of indication that I'm doing this correctly other than just, like, nondescript sound effects would be great. Now, come to think of it. Okay, let me try something. Where is it? The pump fuse. Still don't know how to interact with this. Now I'm using the patterns. Yep. I'm using the patterns that were in that
It's
poster.
going up.
Oh, there we go.
This looks interesting.
Use manual. Okay. Can I look at the manual? I can't use the manual on any of that. What is it a manual for? Is it a manual for the fuse box? Yep, you're still out there. Dr. Fuse Hall. Boy, I hope so. Pump up the jams, pump them up. Oh. Manual. No. There's a lever. Okay, well, there has been a lever this entire time.
But I turned the damn pump on. Maybe the pressure and flow need adjusting. Somebody passed me the instruction manual.
Well, I have a manual. It is evidently not a manual for this. 550.
Nothing. But I turned the damn pump on. Maybe the pressure and flow need adjusting. Somebody passed me the instruction manual. turned the damn pump on. Maybe
Yeah, I don't know what the game wants right now, is the thing. Oh, wait, I can turn it left or right. I'm guessing this is my cue that I need to change rooms. Yeah.
When I catch you, oh, you'll wish that you were never born.
Yeah, I somehow doubt that you're going to be able to catch me. You're not very good at your job. Jewel! Hi.
nothing. But I turned the damn pump on.
Yeah, I think this number is just going up every time that I do the thing.
Nothing. But I turned the damn...
Yeah, but like, you talk about a manual. I have a manual. Shut up. Ugh. Is there anything in this room? Panel on the wall, we've seen that. As far as I can tell, there's nothing here but the door. Now there's a fuse box. There's this blocked up door. Shut up. Like, I really feel like the only thing that is relevant right now is this pump, but I don't know what... Okay, well that's new. So do I need to just keep turning that? And now it's 9. I turn it some more. Now it's 8. But what does it need to be at is the thing.
Nothing. But I turned it.
Yep, flow rate counter went up.
Behind you, man.
Right behind you! Yep, now it says 7. What does that mean? I don't know.
Stop running, you bastard.
No, I'm good. Still full of water.
I am gonna get you.
I'll get you. Am I gonna have to look up a guide for this? Because, like, I don't know what the game wants me to do. It gave me a manual, and I can't look at the manual. At this point, Zero, please do. Magnifier. Oh, wait. Be quiet, you. Okay, well that's... Alright, alright. We got something.
It's the schema for the pump. The caption must be on the next page.
Check under the bench for an item. Okay. I think the bench was over here, right? Yep, you continue to be very bad at your job.
There's no need to run. I'll get you anyway.
Wedge. Now we just gotta find Biggs. Oh, it's the other page for the manual, isn't it?
I guess this page must belong to the original.
Use torn out page on manual? Okay. That did something. Okay, we have instructions now. To work the pump, switch on the pump's electrical source. Check the manometer's position. Turn the pressure floodgate until it reads 2. Turn clockwise to increase pressure and anti-clockwise to reduce pressure. Check the flow rate counter's position. Turn the flow floodgate to set the counter to the amount indicated on the figure opposite. Turn clockwise to increase the flow and anti-clockwise to reduce the flow. When both figures are correctly set, activate the on-off lever. So the fact that I was kind of fucking around and not really knowing what I was doing before is probably going to come back and bite me in the ass at this point. So I want to turn the pressure floodgate until it reads 2. While also avoiding this maniac. Okay, so I want to turn this way so I can see the manometer. Currently says 7, so we still need to turn it to the left 5 times. Love these unskippable cutscenes. Now it should say 6. Five. Four. Yup. Three. Two. Please, Mr. Urban Runner, do it in one action. Okay, so now we gotta check the flow rate counter, which is currently at 589. I know, right, Jewel? It's so exciting. $570. Okay, that doesn't go up by 1 each time. 576. And the other thing says to start the pump.
Sweet music to my ears. The water must be emptying next door.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Oh, I guess I'm dead. Great. Reading is a free action, Tyrion. Now I hope that
I am gonna get you.
I hope that the thing is still done. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I got shot, which means now I gotta do it again? Hopefully not from the point that,
There's no need to run. I'll get you anyway.
Oh my goodness. Here we go again. See, I'm pretty sure that the autosave thing is similar to the Mac Ventures. So when I've changed rooms, it will autosave. But if by changing rooms I die, then no. These cutscenes, man. These are great. Should be a 3, right? Yeah. I think what it is, like what got me there is you had the little cutscene in the corner of like, oh, the guy's coming. That means he's paying attention to our direction, and if we just go out into the hallway, we're just gonna fucking die. So I need to go into a different room instead. $5.76. Do the switch.
Sweet music to my ears. The water must be emptying next door.
See, now if I go into the hallway, he's gonna see me. But if I go into this next room, that resets the timer. Which means now I can just... Why was the thing down?
You broken my leg, you bastard!
Yeah, I'll break the other one too. Oh, thank goodness. On to level 3. Oh, 0. Yikes.
Daylight at last. I took a deep breath of fresh air, already imagining myself sprawled out on my comfy sofa, a glass of my best whiskey in my hand.
Yeah, that's what we want to be that's what we want to be thinking about, just whiskey.
And yet I had to face the facts. As soon as they found my papers at the sauna, all the cops in Europe would be breathing down my neck. And when they hauled me in for Marcos's murder, I'd sooner go to hell and get help from the American embassy. No, I had to get out of these stiffs' clothes before they began to really suit me. I got the spare key from the housekeeper and finally made it to my place to pick up the film. That roll of film was the only proof I had of Marcos's crimes, and I wasn't about to let anyone else get their hands on it, especially not a big jerk who decided to make himself at home when he wasn't even invited. Who's that guy sitting on my sofa
Hi.
using my phone?
Hello. Let's save.
He's calling his buddies and telling them he's found my film.
Yep. Let's have a ball. Ow.
Who's that guy sitting on my sofa using...
Let's play piano. Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Who's that guy sitting on my sofa?
Isn't a Grammy a musical award?
A handball. That might hurt.
Yeah, that's the point, bozo. Let's grab it.
Who's that guy sitting on
Oh, he
my
did
sofa?
play the piano, yes.
Little fluffy bunny versus big bad wrestler. Who would you put your money on?
Listen, the fluffy bunny can really do damage if you let him. Okay, but like... Yep. That's a killer. He has a gun. Cuddly toy. And I'm dead.
Who's that guy sitting on my sofa?
Yep. Yeah, I saw something. Halogen flashlight. Okay.
That's my film. punk decided to leave me what was mine. This film would prove once and for all that LaGrange, the unscrupulous politician, and Marcos, the drug runner, were guilty. My brave guy act must have impressed old Fatso, because he literally vanished into thin air. He'd left a clue behind, though, which would lead me to him later. A book of matches he must have dropped during our scuffle.
It's not a proper Muriel Trami game if there's no matches.
Ends in Tony Marcos's pockets. A key, an electronic diary, and other stuff that would help me with my investigation.
Oh baby, a triple.
I called my buddy Dee, the computer whiz. This genius knows everything there is to know about everybody. I was sure he'd be able to make sense of my discoveries. I told him about my adventure at the sauna and the chase with Buffalo Bill. He suggested I tell him the rest in person. You never can tell who might be eavesdropping. Good old Dee. At the time, I thought he was being kind of paranoid. I couldn't even imagine anyone tapping my phone. But in fact, someone had been tailing me, watching my every move right from the start. I crossed town and went into Dee's dump. Unluckily for me, 3 tough guys were all prepared for the eviction officer to arrive, and through one hell of a mix-up, they thought it was me.
Come on, Betty, let's kick the crap out of him.
Oh hell, there's no way out of here. I've gotta hide.
Oh boy, you ready for some more chase scenes? No Joker at the moment, we're at 12%. Memory empty, much like myself.
Show your face, jerk. I'm gonna skin you alive.
It's from, like, Parallel Boston or something.
Come on, sucker. Come out and play.
Boom. I have failed. Blank.
That won't do much damage. Pity.
Show your face, jerk. I'm gonna skin you alive.
What accent is that anyways?
I've had it if I go in there.
Come on,
What
sucker.
does it matter? You're going to die either way.
If I switch it on, they'll think I'm inside.
Oh, I see.
Ready when you are, Betty, my sweet. Shutting her in won't get her off my back. She's inside. All I need to do now is shut her in.
You said shutting her in isn't gonna get, like... Okay, well, use plank on door?
One down, now for the next one.
Okay, I guess that works.
I'm gonna kill you when I get my hands on you.
Damn, a dead end. It's too late to turn back.
Okay, so object that I can only use here. Can I use this on something that I have? No. Oil my photo. I don't think any of this is going to work. Oil this electronic diary. Light it up. Or does it want me to do like use the match on the book to light it? No. Okay.
This electrical cable looks suspect.
What the fuck was that? What? How did I get a black eye from being punched in the chest?
I wonder if this switch still works.
Oh, that was an effect.
This electrical cable looks suspect.
Yep. That's probably live.
The cable's bare. That gives me an idea.
Oh no. Black eye from being punched in the chest.
This electrical cable looks suspect.
Oh, I see. So we turn it off
Switch still works.
by flipping it upward, because that's obvious.
This electrical cable looks suspect.
Okay, this is actually kind of great. It's terrible, but it's fantastic. Light it up. Gonna light up the night. Okay, I guess that's a thing that can happen.
I wonder if this switch still works. This electrical cable looks suspect.
I'll show you a suspect. Okay, the cable is live now. What can I do with this information? Okay. And then
It's a real skating rink.
use match on it. Now. Or do I just wait? Okay. He's really proud of himself there.
Didi welcomed me in his normal cheery way and confirmed what I thought. The electronic diary was full of coded information, but it would take some time to decode.
No data,
The
empty
key, on the other
memory.
hand, came from one of the Buena Vista chain hotels, and there were now 3 of us who knew about it. The third thug from the dump had taken his revenge by ratting me out to the police, who were already after me since they'd found my ID papers at the sauna. Inspector Van Dale sent his men racing after me as if his life depended on it, and soon all the sirens in town were coming down the street right at me. Even the stranger who'd been shadowing me right from the start suddenly dropped off the face of the planet. I had to find a way out of the neighborhood, which now, thanks to the cops, was completely surrounded. Van Dale must have received the strictest instructions to find the killer fast, and someone somewhere had clearly decided to make me the fall guy. Yeah, but they obviously hadn't reckoned on dealing with Max Gardner, Houdini II. I shook that bunch of Boy Scouts off my trail as easy as if I were playing hide and seek at summer camp.
Very important.
I was beginning to feel like I was the hunter and the hunted. Right now, I held the clue to Marcos's hideout in my very hand. The key to room 227,
of the Buena Vista Hotel.
So it's owned by Disney, is what we're saying.
Told me the hotel was completely filled. Looks like regular trash can. The girl in the back who answered to the name of Jenna was flattered by my interest, but she didn't say much at first. I could tell she was holding something back.
Come to think of it, I should probably save as well. Sega CD game is this? This is not a Sega CD game. This was released for Windows 3.1.
I don't know yet who to call.
Okay, can I turn down the music, like... I can turn off the music.
I don't know yet who to call.
I don't remember what the key press is for going into the settings. I don't appear to be being chased right now, so I'm gonna look that up. So VM keys. Control F5. Aha. Okay. Let's turn that on so we can compare here. I think that did affect it. Oh yeah. You might have to adjust it again later, but that's much better balancing.
Her name was Clarice. I was pretty sure that behind that angel face was a devious little thing.
Oh my.
She's not sure whether to trust me or not. How can I get her to make up her mind? How can I unmask her?
What was the room number? I guess we just turned in the key without actually... Anyway, here's an earring. Probably belongs to one of the women downstairs.
Damn it. What did I do with my keys?
It's next to room 227. I wish I could get a look at that register.
Just asked me to stop wandering around the hotel.
It's not worth insisting. She said all the rooms are either occupied or reserved. Looks like regular trash can. Looks like regular trash can.
And the cutscene looks like he got pickpocketed. Okay.
She's not sure whether to trust me or not. How can I get her to make up her mind?
Here, have an
Can't
earring.
be hers. She's already got some on. Nah, it's not her style. Nah, it's not her style.
How do we know it's not her style?
The young lady told me
Oh.
that the girl in the next chair had stolen my key.
Police, hands up.
My fake ID was working wonders. The little thief sheepishly agreed to give me back my key.
There we go.
was pretending that I was a spy, and that she would have the honor of helping me.
Okay.
She says she'll help me. But what on earth shall I ask her to do?
Why did she steal in the first place?
How can I get her out of the way?
You want an earring?
The young lady was glad to find the pearl Mr. Marcos had given her.
Aha.
I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything.
Okay, stop listening to the door and go in.
Perfume lingered in the room that Marcos had the key to.
Okay.
I can't hear anything.
So we went into the room just to find out, hey, there's perfume, I guess.
Perfume lingered in the room that Marcos had the key to.
Okay, well, what does that matter? Okay, well, there's perfume, I guess. Let's throw that in there. I still suspect that to actually use a match, I would have to, like, use match on Book of Matches. Okay, well, this is a spy watch, obviously, right? Ma'am, have you seen this person? No. Here, you can have this key back, I don't care. Okay, it's clear that you're not going to be of any help. Okay,
She says she'll help me. But what on earth shall I ask her to do? Looks like regular trash can. What's the point? I can hardly tell her I already have the key to someone else's room. What's the point? It's too risky to show her this fake ID.
and it wasn't too risky to show it to them. I guess she actually has authority in this building, I suppose. Okay, but like, what do I do now?
I don't know yet who to call.
Tell you who you gotta call.
The room next door was empty. It had
Oh.
suddenly been reserved by phone.
I've got to find a way of canceling the reservation so I can have the room.
Okay. Yep,
I
that's
can't hear anything.
still can't hear anything. Great. The register's not on the table
What's the
anymore.
point? I can hardly tell her I already have the key to someone else's room. I don't know yet who to call.
At least a new flag was set. Oh,
I asked the young lady to distract the receptionist for a minute.
okay.
She's good at this, the little devil. The receptionist is busy. She hasn't got her eye on me anymore. I have a feeling this trash can is going to come in handy.
Ah, I see.
I'd managed to ascertain from the register that room 227 was occupied by a lady, and that the next room was reserved in the name of a private club.
So it's a woman in room 227. Probably
No, really?
Marcos's lover. 225's reserved under the name of Club Zanzibar. Zanzibar. I know that name from Marcos's odds and ends.
Well, that's progress.
I tried everything I could, but couldn't get any more out of the receptionist.
It's no good. She said that unless the client cancels, the reservation stands.
So I'm gonna use this phone, call this hotel, and say it's Club Zanzibar. I want to cancel.
I don't know yet who to call.
She's definitely not gonna be able to tell from across the room that it's actually me.
I've got to find a way of canceling the reservation so I can have the room.
Yep, that's still empty.
Didn't hear anything. She isn't back yet. I better wait next door so I can keep an eye on her.
Yeah, but I can't wait next door. Da. Um. Okay. Cool. That was fun. I see. That's what we're doing, huh? Well, I suppose I can... Anonymous, how could you? Oh, this entire pineapple on pizza business? Ugh. And for all of the streaming that I've been doing of Xenoblade, I really should get out of my chair more often. Okay, so it's the big dude with the gun that we saw before. Tony, I'm sending you a racer to get the film back from the guy who's bugging you. He's good. Keep cool. He'll sort everything out real quick. Yeah, he did a great job there.
It's signed Paul. Paul LaGrange, the politician, of course. The guy I photographed with Marcos. So he was the one who sent Fatso to get the film from my place while I was supposed to be meeting Marcos. It's signed Paul.
It's signed Paul. Use photo on telephone. So I'm pretty sure that there is nothing in this room but the receptionist, the telephone, and the stairs up.
I don't know yet who to call.
And we don't know yet who to call. We're not gonna call Paul. Better call Paul. Okay. And here there's room 227. There's room 225. And otherwise there's just the stairs down.
I've got to find a way of canceling the reservation so I can have the room.
Okay.
This paper's a fake. Who does this crook think he is, fooling us that he's a cop?
Antonio Marcos. These two dots here are something. I feel like that's going to align with something. Maybe I should actually look at some of these objects. Oh, you see there. Unfortunately, because this number here looks like a French phone number, but it's not complete. I don't think. Yep, that's a match, all right. Fascinating. What's with this logo here, anyway? With this watch. That sure is a selection of numbers. What the fuck is this? Can I turn it? There we go. Yep. That's a thing we can do. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I was able to open it, but that did nothing of value as far as I could tell.
I don't know yet who to call.
Okay. Man, I definitely feel like we're kind of on the right track with Club Zanzibar here. Because that's definitely a phone number. It's just not a complete phone number. I haven't looked at the film yet, but there's not really anything to see. Alright, Zero, I'm gonna need a bit of a nudge here. I'm out of ideas. And two items both relating to the club. Okay, well, one's the book of matches. Well, what's the other one? The photo? I did something.
Club Zanzibar.
Oh, I see.
Last, I've got the whole name and the right phone number.
Why is the phone number part of the logo?
I phoned Club Zanzibar pretending to be from the hotel. Some guy named Sergio told me that room 225 was reserved for his boss, Mr. LaGrange.
Paul LaGrange, the politician, of course. Boss at the Zanzibar Club. Thanks for the info. Lucky I didn't come across the closed mouth type.
Okay, well, that's a flag.
It's no good. She said that unless the client cancels, the reservation stands.
I mean, obviously.
I've got to find a way of canceling the reservation so I can have the room.
Okay, well, we've made a small amount of progress. This isn't going to work.
I pretended to be Mr. LaGrange and canceled his reservation for room 225.
How did this work? We were across the room. Like, she's not too bright, is she?
I finally got hold of the key to the room next to Marcos's. At last I was gonna find out who was in there.
She seemed a bit incredulous when I asked for that reservation.
Next to room 227.
Yeah, it sure is. And Paula Grange is gonna be a little pissed when he gets to the hotel, though. It's a paper. It's a memory. Champagne.
Champagne. That's good to know.
And realize you are such a connoisseur. Well, I have studied abroad, or two. I don't know why I'm just quoting Futurama at this point.
I called the person in the room next door. It seemed I had gotten her out of the tub. I pretended that I had the wrong number, and then I tried to check out the situation by doing a bit of smooth talking. She was pretty cagey, but I wasn't going to give up that easily. Now that I'd heard her voice, I was expecting an eventful evening. I ordered champagne for room 227 and waited for room service to come. The first time I saw Ada Wertmuller, a shiver went right down my spine. She had the kind of killer smile that could put you down and out for the count. Ada Wertmuller, a German ecological politics student fresh out of Karlsruhe University. Driven by her convictions, she induced Marcos to infiltrate his circle and sabotage his drug trade. She clearly had no idea he was dead, and I certainly didn't feel like being the one to break the news. In any case, I sure was crazy about her, and I wasn't going to let anybody ruin this very special moment.
Then they all
I'd
fought.
come to see my buddy Freddie, a newspaper columnist, to entrust him with my precious film. As soon as it was developed, everybody would be able to see that Tony Marcos, the trafficker, and Paul LaGrange, the politician, were in cahoots, and not everybody was going to like it. Freddie was an honest guy. He was determined to publish the photos even if it put his own family in danger. In the meantime, I decided to continue my inquiry at the Club Zanzibar, which, surprise, surprise, was run by LaGrange.
Eight pool. I'm guessing this is the entrance to Club Zanzibar. Let's go ahead and save. Never remember which one is...
Yeah, what is it?
I want to shoot some pool. Can I come in?
No, it's members only in here.
Understood. I still have some of this stuff.
But, I thought I already told you.
How'd you like to earn a big tip?
Okay, Slick, let's see what you got. But don't get tricky on me. You hear?
I told Sergio I had some time to kill and that I'd like to shoot some pool. He didn't seem particularly moved by my situation.
He looks super
Okay,
convincing.
quit fooling around. I've had about enough of you. Why don't you go play in traffic?
It did clear dead items. I appreciate that.
Listen, Slick, you're beginning to get on my nerves.
See, you know me already.
I've got something you're gonna like.
Okay, Slick, let's see what you got. But don't get tricky on me. You hear?
He was so taken with the gold watch that he was almost friendly. After all, he wasn't against having a little company. I took advantage of his good mood to pump him for information. It sure wasn't going to be easy, though. Since I'd bragged that I was a good pool player, he challenged me to make 3 very difficult shots.
Okay.
Loosening up, Sergio happened to mention there was another entrance to the club that led to a dead-end alley, and that the boss used this door with its 3 coated locks to slip in and out discreetly. Before the pool game was over, I'd managed to get the lowdown on LaGrange, thanks to Sergio. I went back to the hotel to be with my beautiful Ada, completely unaware another storm was brewing. Inspector Van Dale had put my description out all over town, and of course Ada had heard about it. She was an intelligent young lady, though, and I knew she wouldn't believe I was a murderer. From now on, we would be bound together by our mutual trust, and we were so eager to get to the bottom of all this that we weren't going to let anybody stop us. Not Inspector Van Dale, not anybody. That same night, we set out for Tony Marcos's office. I could hardly keep my eyes off Ada dressed in that number.
I mean,
She was
who
the
could
one who
blame you?
insisted we try to get her ex-boyfriend's secret documents. She was in command, and I was more than happy to take her orders.
Feel like we're jumping ahead in leaps and bounds here. Like, I get the feeling that maybe the original game actually wanted me to make those pool shots. And if you don't, then that's a fail state. Maybe ScumVM does something that, like, either it like doesn't support that scene, or whoever implemented this game recognizes that scene is bullshit and just skipped it. Either way, it's fine. I would have liked to see if there was like an actual thing. Doesn't seem like you needed to play. Okay. Let's give it a save. So we have chalk for some reason. It's pretty obvious what to do. I get, yeah, chalk from the pool table.
I used the oldest trick in the book to work out the door code to Marcos's office. Fingerprints. Sergio, the guy from the pool hall, would never have guessed just how useful his little gift turned out to be.
Great. Now we've got the fingerprints. It should be easier.
Yes, it is, but still, I need to think a second.
I mean, we know what buttons are involved, we just don't know in what order.
Quick, let's hide. Try to see what she enters. Wait, not yet. Yes, go on. Damn, too late.
Really? Yep. It worked eventually. I don't know why there wasn't a fail state.
Careful now. It's not in the bag yet.
Stop it, Max. You're gonna wake him up.
Use a plastic cup and fill it with chalk. Expertly done.
Don't move his hand, I tell you. Tony told me everything's electronically controlled. Are you crazy or something? What are you doing?
Yeah, the Mythbusters tested this and this doesn't work. He's got a zombie shuffle over to the bathroom, I guess. Okay.
We did it.
That was the caps lock key, like what?
Marcos's office is on the left at the end of the corridor.
Okay. Then obviously we're going to look at everything but this door.
Oh, yes. I remember now. Marcos used to hide a copy of his office key here. Oh, Max, you're so clever. clumsy.
I mean, it worked, didn't it? Anything else interactable?
Better leave it alone.
Oh, Max, you're so clumsy.
We're out tracks. We've
Okay, apparently that was necessary.
Don't waste your time with the door, Max.
I'm going to unlock this door over here. Okay.
better leave it alone.
No, let's make another mess.
Don't waste your time with the door, Max.
Come.
There we go.
We've made it in.
We sure did.
Can't make much out. Can't see a thing. Can't make much out.
In other words, turn on the light, idiot. Okay.
It's an IOU. LaGrange owes Marcos a lot of money.
Hey, it's cool. If you don't know, we're playing Deja Vu. And signed Paul LaGrange hereby acknowledge owing Antonio Marcos the sum of $200,000. We're in France. Why is it dollars? To be paid back before April 19th, 1996 at midnight without further notice. Should be 200,000 francs. Actually, 1996. When did the euro when did the European Union come into effect? Joel, you probably know this.
Marcos mentions LaGrange on this brochure. Does that mean the politician is into guns? Well now, a blank document with Marcos's letterhead on it. Seems kind of fishy. I'll hang on to that.
Good, no, but you don't care. Okay, fair.
Invisible ink. Interesting.
Invisible.
An electric cord. It's my lucky day.
An electric cord in the pencil holder.
This is where Marcos kept his most confidential papers.
Okay, let's open it.
Zero, the ink is invisible, the pot isn't. Use the matches on the ink.
Something needs to be connected here. But what?
I'll connect you. Okay, so it's like a wire jack type of thing. Okay, well, one
The opening
into
system's
that.
behind here. What does it have to be connected up with?
Maybe this? Okay, now what?
Dee Dee said he'd cracked the diary's secret code. It's your room number, sweetheart. So come on now, rack your brains.
Your room number? But it was 225. And is this? 025495B05. Nope. You know what? Screw it.
Dee Dee said he'd cracked the diary's secret code. It's your room number, sweetheart. So come on now, rack your brains.
Antonio Marcos. Fascinating reading. Oh, right, her room was 227. One, two, three, 4, 5.
Damn, it's not that. Give me a hand.
Marcos was a sentimental guy, you know. It wouldn't surprise me if the password was related to his love life.
It was our lucky night. There was a whole file on an organization called the Elite sitting in Marcos' safe. I could already picture the kind of stuff the Elite must be involved in. Trading favors, political wheeling and dealing and all that. I was looking forward to a good evening going through the files back at the hotel. In the meantime, though, we had to get back out without being seen.
How was opening?
Listen, it's the security guard. He's coming.
Quick, hide.
It,
Looks like a door there.
good. Open the bolt, then under the
Can't
desk.
make much out.
Aha!
We can close it with the magnet.
You'll never suspect this. So I guess we just wait? I don't know if this is correct, but that's what I'm doing. I feel like I'm probably missing something given that this is still playing out.
We should have locked ourselves in, Max.
Oh, come on. Well, at least they locked us in together. Yeah, he didn't seem to have a whole lot of fortitude, honestly. Okay, where does this put me? Okay. Okay, well, we have to, if we have to lock the, oh, here we go. Yeah, definitely fiddle with the door while the guy's in the hallway. Use the magnet.
It works, we can close it with the magnet.
Okay. Do I need to do anything else?
We should have locked ourselves in, Max.
But we did. You have failed. Well, you know what? Feel like this is probably a good time to take a break. Use a cup of water on him again. Anyway, y'all can take a moment and get something to drink. Go to the bathroom if you need to. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs, stretch your teeth. Use all of your inventory items on everything that you have and everything around you. Use your cup of water on your hand. I know I'm about to. Anyway, in about 10 to 15 minutes, we'll come back and try to lock ourselves in better, I guess. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit.